Smuckers, SJM, not having a great day on the New York Stock Exchange, and it's warranted. It totally makes sense that the shares are down. They're down about 9%. When I'm taping this, it's about almost 2 o'clock on Tuesday. I'm disappointed because I own this in our model portfolios. I think it's a pretty good company, but this quarter was not inspiring, and this warrants a sell-off. And I'm not even sure we should be getting back in or holding even. We should maybe even after the sell-off. So I'm going to say I'm slightly towards the downside even with the pullback. I am having mixed emotions about it because the quarter was so bad, but overall I kind of like the company. But I don't need to hang around while they work their way through this. So a couple of things that are really hurting it right now. First of all, there's deflation in both coffee and peanut butter, which is two of their huge products. And then their third biggest product is pet food, and there was massive competition there. It is heating up. There's no question. It's a really good space, except it's very competitive. So not good on any of their three major categories, which is obviously not good for the stock. The miss, as you can see there in our graphic, it's all red. Never good when you see all red. Revenue is down 6%, earnings are down 11%, and it was also a miss. So you can't even say, oh, well, at least they beat. No, nothing. I mean, there's really nothing numbers-wise to go, hang your hat on. It's just all around red. So what do we do now? Like I said, I'm leaning more towards, okay, let's just take a pause. It really wasn't a good quarter. Down 9% is, nice, compensation, let's call it, for the miss. You're getting now a 9% discount compared to yesterday. But it just seems so warranted and no real advantage to buying here. So let's look at it in our model. And you see, here's why we did like it. I mean, look, it's a good company. That's a good return on invested capital profile. I will say, now, even though it's climbed up to pretty good levels, the last 3 years has declined. So, going from, let's see here, 30, yeah, it was 30%, just over 30, declining to now 28, and then probably with this quarter, it's going to come down a little bit more. And we know anytime you're in that environment or that pattern, that's not good. It's just rarely do stocks go up when return on capital is coming down. It can happen, but it's not regular, especially with a block and tackle type fundamental company that kind of you got a handle on it. Like, you kind of very easy to anticipate most things, and then when it starts declining, it all makes sense. Not like a startup or a biotech or something. They can have all sorts of weird things happen, and stock can still be good. I will say, I do like the dividend history here. So I could see some people wanting to hold on to it if they have a fairly good cost base, and they don't want to trigger a capital gain or something like that. You're still going to get this dividend. It's yielding about 3.2% at this level. It's been increasing every year. Cash flows easily support it. I can see that pattern continuing. It's just you might lose on the appreciation of the stock at the moment. Now, if you're, like I said, if you're in it, you've been in it for a while and you don't want to trigger a capital gain, I don't think you need to. Keep collecting that dividend. It'll turn itself around. It's just now it's when. Now it's a question of when. Is it next year, or is it 3 years from now? So it's definitely in a soft period. Valuation is not super cheap, but you got a good dividend. So there's the lay of the land. I think if you've kind of have not been in it and don't have a big capital gain to worry about, you probably can actually trim it or get out of it. without too much remorse, because it could be dead money for a while. That's what it kind of looks like. That's the situation. Nothing I can do about it. I like the company, but this quarter was uninspiring, and they are in a downturn. They got to figure out a couple of things. As I said, they got to get stronger in the pet food for sure. The competition stuff, you got to have a good offering, and it's about like kind of the same as humans now: organic, healthy, really good for your dog or your pet, and even peanut butters. There's alternatives. It used to be just Kraft and Jif, and that's it, right? And maybe a couple other ones. But now there's these like almost like, I was gonna say craft breweries, like craft peanut butter that you see local or sort of regionals, and being very organic and things like that. And so they got to figure that out too. That's gonna be a tough one. Coffee, not too worried about. They got a couple. They got the Folgers brand, and they got the Dunkin' Donuts in the stores. They don't provide Dunkin' Donuts, the store, like the donut shop, but in the grocery stores, they're labeling the Dunkin' Donuts. So overall, it's not great. What can I say? I wish I could be more positive on it, because we own it in our model portfolios, but I got to be realistic, and it's not the best at the moment. I hope they turn this around though, because I do overall want to be in this company. Thank you for watching our investment video. This is the same analysis we provide to our institutional clients. Want to improve your portfolio? Simply subscribe to our YouTube channel below, or better yet, go to our video website at video.fsavaluation.com and get access to the entire library.